What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrub here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am. About a week ago now, I made a video about my aunt who found my channel and was very upset that I've made fun of her son a few times. And, you know, in that video, I explicitly say that, like, if she does anything else, I'll make another video about it if she does anything super dumb. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think my aunt was that dumb, but sure enough, here we are. So, yeah, be sure to press the like button or no joke, no scam, your aunt will go crazy, and let's get into it.
It's absurd, I'm getting to the bag now. Lil' mama and she trying to call me dad now. I don't wanna hear no dumb shit.
Alright, so as you guys know, I made a video about my aunt who's basically trying to intimidate me into taking down my video. And when I made the video about my aunt last week, I did kind of intend for her to see it. You know, I didn't want it to start like any massive beef, but genuinely, my point was to just kind of get it there to like, look, leave it alone because I will keep making videos about it and you definitely are not the good guy in this situation. And I thought she would get the message because I thought she was like still low-key kind of logical. At least that was my hope, was that, you know, someone that close to me in the family tree didn't go crazy that fast, alright? I'm not trying to be 45 turning into a male Karen. Anyway, she ended up doing something yesterday that I just have to make a video on because it genuinely might be one of the funniest things someone has get me to try to delete a video yet. Like, I don't know what she was thinking when she was like, oh yeah, this will definitely get him to delete the video. If anything, it just got me more content for this one, so thank you. Regardless, basically this all started the morning after I posted the video about my aunt. I got a text that basically said, you know, talking about that on YouTube was stupid and immature and I'm dumb and da-da-da-da-da. Keep in mind, this is the grown woman that had just threatened to tell my mommy that I wouldn't delete the video about her kid trying to fight our grandma for Easter money that actually happened. I was the childish and immature one, and sure, I'm probably not the most mature person to ever exist, but I never claimed to be either, alright? And because the text was just kind of annoying, I just left it on read. I thought that would have been the right thing to do, that like if I just ignored her long enough, she would kind of get the hint that I was over it and not gonna fight with her anymore. But apparently that just rubbed her the wrong way instead, because she sends another text, dude, saying that I had 12 hours to take down the video or she was gonna get my parents involved. And when I see that text, I just look at it and laughed because, like, you know, as I explained in the last video, my mommy and daddy don't control my YouTube channel, bro. I'm 21. I don't live with my mom and my dad. Like, what are they gonna do? Call me and be like, hey, please take down the video? I will just tell them the same thing I told you, which is 2 letters. It's very easy to say no. Like, oh, yes, go ahead, dude. Even then, my parents know about the channel. I'm pretty sure they watch the videos. Like, I don't know for a fact. I don't talk to them every day. But like, okay, what are you gonna do? Tattle to my mommy? So when I see that text, I laugh and I just leave it on read again because I'm just not gonna respond to it at this point. I really am not trying to take things to the other level. I don't care if my mom wants my video to be taken down or not. Like, it really doesn't bug me, you know? And it's not like you're gonna blackmail me into taking down my videos. Especially with a threat that's just like the least scary thing I could possibly think of. So for the next 12 hours, I was just kind of doing my thing, like going about the day, and it's nighttime now, and I get a text, and it basically says something along the lines of like, clearly you don't think your mom is a threat, but I can do something worse. I'll tell your boss about it if you don't delete the video. And at this point, I'm like, dude, this lady clearly just has no idea how my job works. For those of you that don't know, like, if you're new, I'm a full-time YouTuber. I have 2 channels with 1 million subs, you know, like, this is my full-time job. And YouTubers don't exactly like have a boss. I mean, technically, like, YouTube is my boss, but what, my aunt is gonna write a very strongly worded letter to YouTube saying that they should delete my video because she doesn't like it? Like, oh, okay, yeah, I guess go ahead and tell YouTube, you know? And when I read it, I just have to pause and reread it. Like, I don't have a boss, so I don't know if she just doesn't understand how this works. So at this point, I decide to respond, and like, I'm genuinely curious as to what she's thinking, so I ask her, you know, how are you gonna tell my boss when I don't have one? And usually boomers do this thing whenever they're like trying to, you know, talk to my boss or find out my manager. They'll be like, I'll just contact Google. How would you feel about that? And I'm like, well, you know, if you could get in touch with someone at Google, that's incredible. I have a channel with 1 million subscribers and I can't get an actual person to talk to me half the time, so go for it. Like, dude, you do realize Tony Lopez has a YouTube channel that hasn't been banned yet. I'm pretty sure I'm okay. Go ahead and tell my boss. So I was expecting her to come back back with this like, ha, joke's on you, and her filing a support ticket on youtube.com to complain about content, you know, something along those lines. But what she said actually somehow managed to be even stupider than that, and I don't know how that's possible. So she like drops this big thing. She says, yeah, you say you don't have a boss, but I know who your boss is. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And she links me the Scuffed channel, which for those of you who don't know what is, it's literally my podcast. Like, it's my podcast channel. And I run it with two other YouTubers, Dom and Bumpkin. And Dom is at the top of the sub box, and then it's Bumpkin, and I'm at the bottom. And it's like, because, you know, A, it's just a podcast, it's just not that deep. There's 3 of us, someone has to be on the bottom of the sub box. And B, you know, like, yeah, they don't have 1 million subs yet. They can be at the top of the sub box. That's totally okay with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, get your subs up, boy. And it's our podcast. Like, it's a team effort. It's just not that deep. You know what I mean? Well, she starts explaining to me that it's obvious that Scuffed is the brand that owns Scrubby and that Dark Dom is in charge because he's listed above me in the sub box. Like, she just assumed that because he's in front of me in the sub box, that means by default that he is my boss and that Scuffed somehow is in charge of my channel. Keep in mind, it's literally my podcast. So even if Scuffed somehow was in charge of my channel, I am a part of it, you know? Like, I'm not, it's me. I don't understand how that can be my boss. So I tell her basically that she can message them all day because it's not my boss. And she starts, you know, like texting me saying that I'm lying just so to hope that she doesn't go through with it because, you know, I'm afraid that I'm going to get fired and lose my YouTube job. And like, I should have thought about this before I was rude to her and da-da-da-da-da. Keep in mind, I'm genuinely telling her the truth, dude. Like, I'm like, all right, go ahead and email them, you know, like, don't, go ahead. It doesn't matter. Like, they're not my boss. And she is just acting as if, you know, she just got the biggest piece of information ever. She's holding the key to the rest of my life. And she starts saying that the only way she's not gonna send an email to them is if I start begging for her forgiveness. Like, I needed it to delete the video and start begging for her forgiveness. So she's just going on with this, like, evil villain speech about how, you know, she's gonna get me fired, da-da-da-da-da, and, you know, I just keep trying to explain that I'm not afraid. And she basically sends me a video of her reading out this email, saying something along the lines of, like, I'm very unprofessional and reflect poorly on the brand, and, you know, it's probably very much damaging to any business prospects. Keep in mind, Scuffed is a podcast where we just like talk trash. That's literally what we do. It's called Scuffed for a reason. The quality is in the name. Like, trust me, the brand is not going to be affected by me making a video. I pinky promise you that. I really do. And even then, I own the brand. It's mine. I have the business email, I have the login, I have the AdSense. So even if, you know, you had a point, somehow I was this big, evil, mean man who was just out here trying to destroy every business I got attached to. Scuffed is my thing. So yeah, if I want to make a video talking about my crazy aunt who wants me to delete videos because her kids are crazy, then like, that's totally my right, and emailing them isn't gonna do anything. And at the end, she all dramatically presses send, you know? So somehow she thinks that she's done something to snitch to my podcast about my unacceptable behavior, and I just think it's hilarious. I checked the email for Scuffed right away, and I didn't see anything, so I thought that, like, she didn't even send it, she just did it to scare me, so I just left that video unread, like, I just didn't reply, and I ended up going about the rest of my day. I took my dog on a walk, and when I come back, I saw a message on my Discord that, like, made my heart drop for a second, I'm not gonna lie. Hi, I'm gonna stop the video for a second. On screen is a Nintendo gift card. Whoever gets it, have fun with it. But real talk, I give a gift card away every day just to say thank you to the people that are subscribed to the channel. So if you're not already, be sure to press that subscribe button, turn on notifications. It's literally free, and I give away free money every day as a thank you, so you have no reason not to. Real talk, thank you to everybody that is subscribed. I just guess like 80% of the people that watch these videos aren't. So yeah, if you are, press that button. Thank you to everyone that that is subscribed, very much I appreciate it, and let's get back to the video. So when I come back and check Discord, I see that I have a message from Dom on my Discord account, who is the other person that runs the podcast with me, and the message that I see from him is just this. I'll put it up on screen. Yo, your aunt emailed the scuffed email about you. And I was like, oh no. Like, I had read the email, but I didn't know if she had sent something else, and like, usually Dom will just text me if anything's gone on, so when he messaged me on Discord, I thought it was gonna be like, you know, yo, she told me, like, da-da-da-da-da, we're just gonna have to get, you know, me and Bumpkin are gonna do Scuffed Just Us. So I was like, balls, dude, and he just basically says that she's mad about some story time. So she actually thought that telling my podcast about my video would get me kicked off and that Dark Dom is my boss, you know? And Dom, literally, like, the next thing that he says is something along the lines of, your aunt's mad at the story time, but whatever, it's probably good content, so who cares? So genuinely, Dom, who, like, you know, wouldn't kick me out of Scuffed anyways and isn't in charge of my channel, like, if he told me to delete a video, no offense, but I'd tell him to shove it. Like, even he's like, oh, whatever, that's pretty funny, you know what I'm saying? So yes, all that effort, you know, that big triumphant speech about how she was gonna ruin my career, and even when the people found out about it, dude, all they did was just go LOL. So my aunt, I know you're watching this video, dude. I know you're out here thinking you ruined my life. I'm very sorry to let you know that the Scuffed podcast still exists. You didn't get me fired, and I just don't have a boss. I don't know why. I just need to keep explaining that to you. Anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to press the like button. Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought. I don't know why boomers just clearly don't understand how the internet works and are always picking battles that they're just not gonna be able to win. But yeah, you can't get me fired from the podcast I own for making a story time. I did get another upload out of it, so I also just kind of get the W. Like, I get the views, I get the ad revenue, and you still look crazy. So way to go, GG, thank you. Real talk, though, guys, if you want to check out the Scuffed Cast, I will put a link in the description. It's a pretty good podcast, if I get to say so myself. Other than that, you should check out the merch, the OG Sub Club and the Haha merch. Both pretty fire, in my opinion. Follow me on TikTok, which is at Scrubby Stories and at Scrubby with 2 S's. And last but certainly not least, be sure to check out the gram, which is just at Scrubby because I'm so fresh, so clean. The Twitter's at Scrubby_69. And yeah, hopefully this is the last time my aunt tries anything stupid because she's just gonna take L's. You know, actually, hopefully not. Please keep doing stupid things. These videos are probably gonna bang. So thank you, and don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're hot. I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.